Dok-do is Korea. Full stop. Full stop. No doubt. No doubt. I had these made. Well, you read it. You read it. There you go.
Dok-do Island is Korea Island.
Yeah. Yeah. Dok-do is Korea. Yeah.
So,
Will be the book cover.
the cover you made it? You designed it?
Yeah.
Yourself?
I might change the colour, but basically that will be the book cover. More than 2 years. Way more than 2 years. Yeah.
Korea Island.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, when did you make it? This batch? 2 years?
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, how many pieces did you make?
I made about, I think 1,000. I think about 1,000.
1,000?
1,000, yeah. I have about 400 still.
400 still?
Yeah, I gave them to taxi drivers. I give them to certain people. You know, I could talk for hours and hours and hours and hours about Dok-do. For many years, I've been writing a book. Oh, the contents of the book here. So the contents, chapter 1
content.
to chapter 9.
The Japanese case.
Will be the book cover.
The cover you made it? You designed it?
Yeah.
Yourself?
I might change the colour, but basically that will be the book cover.
Thin.
It's not for sale.
Not
It's not for sale.
for sale.
No.
Oh, okay.
This book will be sent to all UN members, every single UN member. So every UN member from every country will receive a book free of charge. And also all the judges from the International Court of Justice, the ICJ, they will receive a book free of charge. And this should have been done, I've been working on it for so many years, but this should have been done 2 years ago. But first of all, I'd like to tell you why. I owe Korea. I owe Korea.
Oh, Korea.
I owe them.
Yeah.
Korea have allowed me to live in their country. The people have been so good, so nice. I've enjoyed living in Korea. And I think that anybody who lives in a country and is accepted the way I've been accepted in Korea, I really believe they should give something back before they leave. They should give something back. So I was thinking, what can I do? What can I do? And then I thought, oh, nobody's done this. Remember, Koreans say Dok-do is Korea. Japanese say Takashima is Japan. This is expected. So any Korean that writes a book about Dok-do is Korea, any foreigner who reads it will think, well, yeah, of course, he's Korean. He will say that. And if a Japanese writes a book, Takashima is Japan, any foreigner will be going, well, yeah, he's Japanese. He would say that. But this book is totally independent. It's written by a foreigner. So I have no interest, no vested interest in one side or the other. I've lived in Japan, and Japan's a fantastic country. But, so I've got no side. But the more I looked into it, the more my mouth opened. Like, it's obvious, it's Japan. It's Korean, sorry. It's Korean.
So how could you searching for?
There is a Dok-do museum. I looked into a lot of books and had them translated, and I found quite a lot of things that prove that Dok-do is Korea. Now, I can run down maybe 10 main points.
10 main points.
About 10 main points. There are a lot more. There are a lot more in the book. There are so many more. But the 10 main points. First of all, Dok-do. And Dok-do means lonely island. or Rock Island. That depends on how you translate the word dock. It can be lonely, or it can be rock. One of the two. It depends how you translate it. In 512,
512.
yeah, AD.
Yeah, okay.
512 AD. It's first documented about Dok-do in Korea. So in 512 AD, remember that date, 512 AD. And like the Shilla dynasty, I think it was just before the Shilla dynasty, I think. I'd have to check my book. Japan claimed the Japanese islands in 1905. 1905, 512 AD. The gap. That's why I said to you, remember the 512 AD. The gap. 1,400 years later, Japan says it's ours. After it's been documented time and time and time and time again by Korea. It's actually been documented in maps and manuscripts. And now the Japan maps that they made themselves. I've just made a few notes here. In 1872, 1877, 1877 and 1936. These maps, written by Japan, drawn up by Japan, all put Dok-do in Korean land. All of them. Now, some more. In 1943, the Cairo Conference.
Cairo Conference, I know that.
Yeah, you know the Cairo Conference. This is a direct quote from the document they released. So is it a direct. Japan will be expelled from all territories taken by violence and greed. Dok-do comes under this. In 1945, after the Second World War, the Allied powers told Japan, they explicitly told Japan, you cannot go within 12 miles of Dok-do. This is crazy. So why are Japan still claiming? They actually said you cannot go within 12 miles of Dok-do.
How many fruits? 10 points?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. That's just, remember there's a lot more.
I know that, yeah.
But this is just basic points. Drives me crazy is that after all the history of Japan in Korea, the sad, cruel, brutal history of Japan in Korea, why wouldn't they just go, okay, this thing is ridiculous. Dok-do is Korea. Yeah.
Why do you think about the Japanese claim, the post-claim? Why Japanese post-claim?
Oh, okay. Why?
They have a reason?
Well, the only thing I can think of is territory.
Territory.
Yeah. And fishing rights.
Fishing rights.
And if there's any minerals or oil or that's the only thing I can think of.
Actually, I have the same thinking about you, like you. As you know that, around the Dok-do Island, there's a lot of resources.
Yeah.
We called it the methane hybrid.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. A massive argument. Why don't Korea take it to the International Court of Justice? And a lot of people say, well, take it to the International Court of Justice. Why don't you take it to the International Court of Justice? Well, there's a simple reason why they won't take it to the International Court of Justice. Because at the moment, Korea have Dok-do. They have it. If they take it to the International Court of Justice, and let's say the International Court of Justice says, Dok-do is Korean. It's Korean. The International Court of Justice has no powers. Zero. Not many people know this. They have zero powers. So if the International Court of Justice, the ICJ, say, yeah, Dok-do is Korean, Japan can go, no, it's not. And it doesn't matter. So the International Court of Justice is absolutely useless. Useless. They've got no power.
Not only between Korea and Japan, so many disputes, territorial issues.
Territory issues.
Territorial issues,
Yeah.
such as Palestine,
Yeah. Falklands,
Taiwan,
Gibraltar,
Tibet.
Taiwan, Hong Kong, blah blah blah. So it's all over the world.
all over the world.
But this is one of the most clear.
Most clear.
Yeah, this is crystal clear.
Okay.
I mean, it's crystal clear that it's
Okay. Because we have the
Do you know
clear-
crystal clear?
I can understand.
You understand? Yeah, totally clear. Yeah.
Because we have a lot of clear evidence there.
Yeah.
Recorded.
Yeah.
So, also today is saying I feel some kind of shame.
Why? No, bloody hell.
Really, just
Why?
Because
Why?
I'm Korean. But
So?
Korean, I think the Korean like me we should know more than foreigner about the political issue like the Dokdo Island.
But you remember, if you talk to me about British history, then I don't know a lot about British history. You know,
But
it's
you just not only running, not only knowing, you're doing all the action. So like a building,
but this I have to keep saying. I really mean this. Korea or any Korean should not thank me for doing this. They should not. It's. There's not many places in the world where you can go and feel so at home. This is my second home. This embarrasses me because it's not needed. I promise you faithfully. I cannot say it enough. This is nothing. And I've enjoyed it. And to be quite truthful with you, when it is finished, I will feel so proud that I have repaid a debt. Anybody who wants to thank me, buy me some Dokdo-nu리땅. I love Dokdo-nu리땅. This book is going, it's been done. So this year, and you can film it, we will have packages of books and with all the names of all the representatives from every country in the world, and the books are going to be sent to individual. There'll be about 500 books sent. Yeah, to UN members, International Court of Justice, and if I can, all foreign ministers around the world.
Do you have something to say?
Yes. One last thing to say. I'd like all the Korean people on March the 1st watch Aston Villa at Wembley. That's the last thing I would say. Okay? Cool, thank you very much. I've enjoyed it. I love talking about this. Yeah, I've actually given in lectures and I talk about this a lot. So